Oh, well, isn't that surprising? Good morning, I'm Andrew, and I don't want to work anymore. And I thought I was on my pre-stream screen messing about, but I am live, so that's fun. Welcome, it's Thursday, and we're trading the Nasdaq today. Huge move up after Nvidia earnings came out last night. Wondering if you guys are invested into Nvidia. I'll start the chat. Do you own NVDA? I do not, to be honest. I sold that stock prematurely. I'll be completely honest with you there, but got some other picks that I like, and pretty happy with those anyway. So hope you guys are doing well. It's a rainy day here on the West Coast, really hot and muggy actually, but let's look at the charts here. And we got obviously this huge run up on the Nasdaq after the market closed, earnings came out, and we just ripped. But funny enough, you know, yesterday I was looking at taking a short in here in the morning session after I caught a little bit of this leg down and then took a loss on the way up, and then we had this crazy back and forth action all day long, and I was waiting. I'm gonna move it here. I'll go to the 5-minute chart and I'll point out exactly what I was looking for. So I was looking at this big 5-minute fair value gap, and I figured I wanted the bottom of this candle right here to take a short on. I'll change the color of that to, let's just say white. And so I was watching all day long, and then they were, you know, talking about FOMC minutes were coming out at 2 o'clock. So I'm waiting at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock hits and literally nothing happens, and I was like, well, what's the deal with that? And then stopped watching my phone, and then we had this crazy manipulation and hit exactly where I had my limit order set, but I chickened out and removed it. And I was looking for basically this move right here. I wanted to short from here to there, so a good 100 points. And well, whatever, you live, you learn, and no harm, no foul. Didn't make a trade, didn't lose any money, no big deal. Big run up. I'm guessing we're gonna have to retrace down into the new day opening gap, and then we'll see what happens here. I think we'll maybe take out some buy side first, then come down. But overall, I am bullish, but I think short term bearish. But after a move like this, we might have another choppy day. So we'll see. Upside target though, if we do get, if we are bullish, I'm looking to get to the bottom of this candle here, the February 21st candle. Its low is 21,882, and that's what I want for my upside target. 21,882, where are you? 881, good enough. So I think that's doable today. It's not that far away, but I think we need to dig down into the new day opening gap first. And we are below London, or sorry, the midnight opening price significantly. We live. What's going on? Did you just watch that movie? No. What's that movie called? With Rowdy Piper. From, what is it, the 80s, early 90s? It is called We Live. Cult classic. Anyway, 1 minute chart. we got this low right here. I think this is easy objectives to look for sweeps, but I think we're still bearish short term. Everybody's going to be looking for longs this morning after the news from Nvidia, so I think we gotta upset a few people. And here we go with our first candle printing. Right about there is the opening price. Hope this doesn't look too busy for you guys. And good news for Nvidia means good news for the markets. I heard about the court ruling, so they're gonna challenge that. I don't think it's 100% guaranteed, but don't you think it's kind of funny that they didn't already know that? Like, how long they've been talking about tariffs, and now they're like, oh, by the way, you can't do that. So I find that kind of peculiar here. So I have a low target here. You see here on the 15-minute. Let's go open up here. Yeah, if we get down in here, it's kind of what I'm looking for a discount price before we can move higher. But I am gonna take a quick sell in the meantime. Whoa, that's a big stop loss. Morning, Raghav, and good evening to you, sir. I can't remember what I've said already today, but my buy side objective is way up here, 882 for the day, but we're gonna swing down first. And I don't like the size of this. You're bearish today. Yeah, I woke up. When did I go to the gym? Somewhere in here, and I didn't see a setup, so I did not bother doing anything. Bearish today. I think it can rip today, and then we'll have a choppy day. 21 322. 21 322. What am I looking for? Wow. You're looking all the way down there? That's a complete balanced price range. I think that's yesterday's low. Oh my god. I don't know, my friend. That seems like too much. My low target is in here. 21,533, between 21,533 and 21,498. And I got a short on already. And I should move my stop, because it is way too high. I would like to move it here, to be honest with you. And actually, if it comes above there, I am totally wrong. So I am going to move it there. And I'm going to add, oh no, there's no fair value gap here. Yeah, this whole price movement from yesterday's low to London high, I'm looking for 62% retracement. So that's my box here. For going higher. So probably around the 21,504 area. Man, that's a mouthful. I took daily fair value gap during London. Below there is daily fair value gap whose high is yesterday's low. Let's have a look at the daily. Daily, come on, let's go. Yeah, so there's that daily fair value gap. On the upside, the old one that we traded up into. And then you're, I see. You would like to tap into this fair value gap down here. I could see that. Okay, we took sell side. Short-term sell side. Yeah, I don't see, if we come down here, then look at the long wick that would be left on that candle. That's pretty rare to see such a long, well, I guess we had it there, but yeah, sure. I still think we're going to end with a green candle today. That's kind of my thought process on that. Okay. I took a short here. Stop loss was there. My 1-to-1 would be, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get my 1-to-1. But my stop is going to be safe here. Probably going to add a second position here. Actually, no. I'm gonna just sell as soon as we get in here and take profit. Where's your stop loss gonna go if you're gonna be, you're waiting for CE in here? You're gonna go right at the high of candle 1? I don't think I'm gonna get my 1-to-1. My 1-to-1 is down here, but also my 1-to-1 strategy would require me to wait to hit opening price of candle 3. So if I did that, let's see here. Sorry, that's a short position. My 1-to-1 would actually be, and maybe that's what I'll target. My 1-to-1 has already been hit. So the 1-to-5, it's going to be basically right in the middle of the FVG here, or not the FVG, but my 62% retracement level. We're gonna just cinch up my stop. Wow, that's a healthy stop. That's good for me. How many points was that? Who cares? I think I got in somewhere around here, sold somewhere around here. 58 points. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you were late, so I will talk about yesterday's trade. Remember, we were talking about where was it now? Friday. I'm gonna turn on my kill zones and pivots so we can see. I want to turn this to a 5-minute, but I have it on my phone. I was showing a coworker waiting for that FOMC news to come out, and we had this like crazy choppy session after the morning, like all day long. It was just insane. And I wanted to put a stop, or sorry, a limit order right here. Oh my god, I wanted a limit order right there in this 5-minute fair value gap at the bottom of this candle. And then the 2 o'clock news did not do anything, and it was, well, where's 2 o'clock? There's 2 o'clock, and it was, yeah, like 45-50 minutes later that it went up there and hit my objective and sold off for a good 100 points, because I was looking for this low basically, or no, I was looking for this low. So I chickened out on my limit order on that, but I did observe all day, and I actually did get 5 points in one of these breakouts. But let's see, what do we got? Oh man, are we gonna get that 504? No, we did touch 504, which was right here. I was looking at these lows right here. 504, that's the bottom of this candle. So we swept that, and that's also, where are we now? We're about 60-70% from the new day opening gap. I gotta learn how to draw up. So almost hit the 62. So we are officially on a higher time frame. From the low of yesterday to the high of London, we have retraced 62%. We're on a discount now. So this is kind of where I'm looking for a long. Nice, bro. I didn't know you had a, I didn't know you had a short in? Oh, I see. You missed your entry. That's okay. No big deal. I've been missing tons of trades. in the last week, but I'm still super happy to be able to start seeing. I'm happy to be recognizing things that are happening, even though I haven't had the confidence to act on every one of them, but to be able to see them is good news for me. So I'll take that win. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this because we've hit that. First presented fair value gap is still up here. This is the daily. We're almost turning that daily candle red. I don't know if this is going to be the session low, but what do we got here? 485. I don't know if we're getting back up to first presented fair value gap for a short. Seems a little far-fetched for me. I'm super tempted to take the long here. That's what I did yesterday and got stopped out. Let's see what the 2-minute looks like. Maybe it's a 2-minute sort of strategy time now. On the reversal, if there's a 2-minute fair value gap here. I think it'll get back up there, but I don't know if it's gonna. I'm not sure if we're ready to sell off today completely into yesterday's low. We even took out relatively equal lows here. Yeah, you could be right about that too. You know what we got? I think we got a market maker sell model turning into market maker buy, and we're probably going to end up back at like the true day open or something like that. I'm going for a buy. I will take that risk. I'm not going to get greedy with my stop, although it is a big stop. I'm going to go with the market maker sell model turning into a buy. Could be totally wrong, but it's kind of got that. Kind of got that look. Drop down, consolidated, manipulated, coming up, retest. We'll know shortly. You know what? This doesn't look great. I think we need to make a new low first. More than one low. Just one more lower low. Yeah. You got it. My draw on liquidity was the new day opening gap. I basically, if you take your fib, yesterday's low to London high, that was my draw, the 62, which puts that whole range into a discount. And then I saw these relatively equal lows close to that 62. So that was kind of my draw, is the way I looked at it. So, and it's kind of what we had yesterday as well, right? If you go from here all the way up, what do we got? So, was that yesterday's low? Where's the fib again? Yesterday's low to, oh sorry, Tuesday's low to Wednesday's high. Again, puts you in that 62%. What do you look for? Right in the middle of this fair value gap, basically, is where it takes you. So that's kind of how I look for where the market's going to reverse. You know, looks like I'm going to be wrong here. We went up, displaced lower, now we're consolidating. And then it's going to come up into here and then push lower. So when it pushes up lower, I'm going to close my trade. Or sorry, when it pushes up higher, I'm going to close this one. I don't like the price action on this. Yeah, I'm not liking this price action. I think this is still going lower. I don't like this, how we came down into this fair value gap here. I moved my TP into the middle, the consequent encroachment of this fair value gap, and I think we're gonna blow lower here. And I just took it off prematurely, just in case we didn't get back in there, but I think we're still going lower here. Just one more dip below here before going higher. Taking off my ATR here. Yeah, I think maybe we'll maybe it will take your low. I don't know. Doesn't seem that far-fetched now, but I'm imagining it trying to do the 22 model now. Swept those lows, or those relatively equal lows from yesterday's market close or after hours, and then it pushed up. It's gonna make a new low, maybe somewhere right in the middle of this 15-minute fair value gap, right about here. Something like that, right in the middle where the open and closes are. So what price is that? Somewhere around there. And then we're really 75% probably for that new day opening gap. Let's get the fib on that. Let's see. Gotta draw it the other way. And then settings 75. Where are you? So now we hit the 75. We're into this fair value gap now. Might have another consolidation here before pushing up again, but $21,485. You took a short? $21,485. Okay. Oh, I got a limit order. Yeah, the limit orders are tough in the morning. They just... I gotta remember this. Next time I see this, come down, up, consolidation, then a drop. I know, I always noticed anytime I wanted to get in, it would go without me. It just wouldn't retrace into the FEG all the time. And that's why I came up with like the 2-minute strategies where, you know, if it at least comes back to the opening price of candle 3, that's good enough. Because sometimes it wouldn't go below. But I really want to look for a long now. But given the time of day, it's kind of my time to shut it down. Lots of upside targets. Can't go down forever, the way I look at it. Yeah, I'll be interested to see it take your... get down into here. Maybe stay low and go up from there. Yeah, totally. Another 75 points away. I'd like to take a short in here. But I'm out of time. I don't have the time to babysit another trade. But this looks like just like that. And from here to there. 2 standard deviations. Well, that was an exciting morning. I'm gonna leave it here. I'm not going to be able to get into another trade here until I see this high get taken. Maybe this one. If this one gets taken, and then we will work back down into an FVG and continue higher, that's what I'm going to look for today. But I'm pretty good at finding reversals, I think, and that's what I'm going to keep an eye for. And until tomorrow, you guys have a good day. Thanks for hanging out with me, and yeah, have a good day, good evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow.